Okay. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Lazy YouTube, where the quality and content are as good as they need to be. Today, we're talking about Impaulsive. That's right, Logan Paul's lovely podcast, which is actually lovely. The production quality on it is fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. So, what's this episode about? If you didn't read the title, it's about his recent podcast that he hosted Alex Jones on. Now, I'm going to be real with you. This isn't going to be some kind of set piece where I'm going to hate on Logan Paul and Alex Jones. I feel like enough people do that. And whether or not they deserve it, I don't care. What I want to talk to you about is what this video was originally going to be about. Originally, I figured two of the top most controversial characters on YouTube, on the internet, in recent history would have been an easy video to make in terms of, I mean, like, honestly, I don't even need to say anything. You already know. And that's the issue. I want to talk to you about what Logan Paul and Alex Jones are in today's internet. They are the kings, the absolute powerhouses of reactionary culture. They're able to take things they know you're going to watch and look at and see because you're going to react to it because you're human. And they know that because it's very easy to react to their content, you're basically their PR and marketing. But what is Alex Jones? People say he's some conspiracy theorist, he's some tinfoil hat wearing guy. I don't believe he is. I believe he's someone who understands what reactionary culture is and how to profit off of it. I believe he understands that if he plays a character well enough, and regardless if he's being demonized or not, it sells. I believe Logan Paul is the very same in that sense, where they know what people want to watch. People like seeing a train wreck. You ever watch like NASCAR? Do you really watch it for the race, or do you watch it for the small chance that maybe, just maybe, this race somebody's gonna wreck really hard, and that's gonna be great to watch, and then your humanity there for a minute is like non-existent because you just want to watch someone possibly die today? You ever think about that? That's basically what today's internet culture is built around. Reactionary. So think about it like this. Alex Jones has some pretty basic ideas. Men should be masculine. Government needs to buck the fuck up. Really just basic ideas. But they seem like they're outlandish and just crazy. And he's crazy, right? He's just because of the way he presents it. Because the way he goes about videos is he gets into it. He gets really high energy. He gets, they're turning the frogs gay. Maybe they are. Who the fuck knows? So, where am I going? Imagine Logan Paul and Alex Jones are these hyper-realized cartoon characters. Essentially, that's what they're playing. The real harm that people like this cause is that they feed off and provoke reactionary culture in today's internet. Essentially, right? Alex Jones says something about Pizzagate, right? People say there's a lot of evidence supporting, but I don't know. I didn't do the research or anything. I've got better things to do. But he says something like this, propagating a story or whatever, and then it's really easy because of the character that he plays. It's so ecstatic, it's so in your face, abrasive, it's so easy to write a headline that says, "Crazy man is crazy. Watch out, everybody! This crazy man is crazy." It's so easy to take a man who's acting crazy, to call him crazy, and have everyone believe he's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't watch Alex Jones. I haven't watched a single thing from Alex Jones ever. Even in terms of memes, I hardly even clicked on a GIF, alright? The first thing I've ever seen with Alex Jones in it is this Logan Paul podcast, which is called Impaulsive. Too good of a name for you, Logan. Too good of a name. But what these characters do is they really feed off of the fact that they can say something and know full damn well that you're going to be upset about it. Now we have this new culture of where it's fun to be a part of a group that hates things. Think about Fortnite. Everyone loves to hate and shit on Fortnite or PUBG or whatever the new big thing to hate on is. Everyone loved hating on Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Everyone loves to hate on Alex Jones. Now, what Alex Jones profits off of is the divide in America right now between the liberals and the Republicans. Oh, there's two sides to this war. It's not a war. It was never. It shouldn't be a war. It's a stupid war if it is one. The fact that we have liberals and Republicans fighting each other over their ideals instead of coming together on common ground and making America a better place, I feel like that's a fucking better narrative for a video than what I'm talking about right now, but I need views, so we're going with this. It's easy to talk about these reactionary figures. It's easy to go about, hey, fuck this guy, am I right? I don't care about them, I don't hate them, and I don't like them. I don't consume their content on a daily basis or out of need or want. The only reason why I watched the Impaulsive podcast was because I thought maybe there was something juicy in there, but more so than anything, I realized the juicier tidbit is who they are. If you watch this podcast and you watch Logan Paul, you realize really quick he's not playing a character in this podcast. He's just being a dude who's not interesting. The only interesting person on that podcast is Alex Jones. Or at least he's so far more energetic and in your face and abrasive in that video that he becomes the center of it. In fact, I think that's the whole point of Alex Jones, is that he's so abrasive and interesting and energetic and easy to watch and consume, and that's why people gravitated toward that. He's got a good voice, he's got high energy, and he gives you shit to laugh at. Whether it be with him or at him, that's up to you to decide on your own preferences, but it's very easy to consume his content, but it's also very easy to fall into the line of his message. He claims his message is one thing, it probably in his mind is, but what it really does is it creates a culture of people who disbelieve things. The way he wants to go about it is he says he wants people to question things. No, what I'm doing right here is making you question shit. Should you hate Logan Paul and Alex Jones? Guess what? This isn't a pop quiz. I'm going to give you the answer. The answer? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't give them the time of day. You shouldn't give them the satisfaction of you hating them. Because you hating them propagates their content. You being upset about them and sharing their stuff and their misdeeds around, that propagates who they are and their figure. And it pushes their videos around and spreads them like wildfire. Like internet AIDS. So what? Are you just calling us all idiots for hating him? No. You have every right to dislike him. I don't think anyone's an idiot for not liking Logan Paul or Alex Jones. But what I do believe is that it's very irresponsible of us to create a culture around hatred. It's very irresponsible of us as human beings and people in a time of relativistic peace in the world, relatively speaking, that is, to sit here and propagate this idea that the things we hate should burn and die. It's very easy and immature to go, I hate this, it should die. Or I hate this and it should disappear. It's very irresponsible. It's a very immature way to look at life. Again, I'm no expert on anything, but let's think critically, right? Let's all think together. Logan Paul makes Suicide Force video. What does that mean? That means it's very easy to make a headline. Information is just shared and barfed out continuously. Just on a massive scale. We're all getting fed information 24/7 about everything. It's really hard to go a day in your life without hearing about some new controversy or fad or some new big thing in the works. So what happens is something happens. Logan Paul, suicide forced. Within months, no one cares anymore, and he's still making videos and making revenue, and sure, he's apologized, but who gives a fuck in the first place, alright? Need I remind you, it was Logan Paul that took down that video and not YouTube, by the way. So, in the short, what I'm getting at is, it has been very irresponsible of us to have given these people not only platforms, but high-rised platforms by giving them the attention that they were looking for. If you didn't know, Logan Paul and Jake Paul started on Vine when that was still a thing. I remember watching Logan Paul Vine videos through H3H3 some years ago. And what I recall is him standing on top of some store with his shirt off flexing, knowing that he'd get a reaction and many views for something so ridiculous, right? He understood reactionary culture before other creators did. And so it was really easy for him to get popular because he knew how people would react to things. He understood the internet. Alex Jones does the same thing. It's all based on reactionary impulse, right? It's kind of amazing to me that Logan Paul's podcast is called Impaulsive, as a, pun and play on the word impulsive, because it is impulse that made him popular. It is impulse reactionary culture that made him who he is today. It is what propagated his content and his being as a entertainer, if you want to call it, on the internet. So if you're ever mad about some bullshit like another Logan Paul, maybe just be mad at it quietly and don't share it around and be like, hey, look at this asshole, he's an asshole, isn't he? Because all you're doing is you're giving him more eyes to look at him. And then the infallibility of humans comes to play, and you find people who will ultimately like him, either because he's attractive or because for whatever reason they agree with him or they relate to him on some level. I mean, he's just a kid from Ohio, right? Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave this video here, mainly because I'm genuinely tired of the topic and I don't care anymore. And it's over 10 minutes already, so I've made this video too long. This is supposed to be a lazy YouTube video. Not supposed to be too far over 10 minutes. I'm sure I'll fix it in post. If you liked this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. There's videos on this channel every day. Support my Patreon. I have a Redbubble store. I sell stickers. They're cute. I like them.